Hi guys, I have a very special video for you guys today. Today's energy is explosive. So stay tuned for that, but let me know where you guys are from, where you're celebrating 4th of July today, and that just helps me so I can know what time is best to upload videos. Let's get right into this message. Beauty. Somebody is seeing something very different today, specifically today, that they have not seen before, or that they didn't want to see before is probably better stated. So today is going to be one of these days where somebody is very overcome with wanting to reach out to you. And again, I feel that it has to do with how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as this beautiful person that you've always been and they've always known. But I feel like some were misguided. You see the snake there in this picture, or tempted by another. Some were swayed away from your connection. Some were seeing things from a shadow aspect. Some were seeing things from a very egotistical aspect. And some were seeing something in a selfish way, which is pretty much the same thing. But in other words, they were not seeing the other side of something. They weren't seeing the light. They weren't seeing it for what it actually was. They were very much manipulated. And again, I had never seen the snake actually in this picture until I looked at it right now. But it's very accurate to this energy. So there's a light that's shining right now over the darkness perhaps that wasn't seen, but really it's the light that this person didn't want to see because they were manipulated, their eyes were closed to it. There's a veil that is being lifted. Okay, so that's going to mean a lot of things actually. For this person, for you also, if this is an ex and you haven't heard from this ex for days, weeks, months, years, doesn't matter. Today is a day where there is closure, where somebody has this overwhelming urge to have closure or give you closure with something, with the situation, with the relationship from the past, with something that was unsaid, with loose ends, or unfinished business. Okay, let's get more information. Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about this situation? Precious time. Somebody has taken their time with something. Somebody, the card's in reverse, right? Somebody may have put this on the back burner. Somebody may have not wanted to deal with their emotions. Somebody may have not wanted to deal with a situationship, may not wanted to have seen it for what it was. But I feel very specifically that for a lot of you, there are other people involved. You also see in this card, there's a clock, obviously, which is time. And right now it feels like a drawing to you. Like there's a energy that's drawing this person to you. There's a lot of memories that this person has been reminiscing over, holding on to. Maybe there's a picture that they look at all the time. Maybe there's a letter that you gave them there. Or even for some of you, it could have been a book that you wrote about them. You see this person also has binoculars, so it's like, or something that is being magnified to them, but that can also be, them looking you up and something became current, became in the moment. This person could have also been numbing or suppressing their feelings with the glass that is knocked over here. But also, what it looks like to me is like wine, and wine in spiritual terms is something that has fermented, or over time, things have sort of come to this point, like a maturing point, right? It's grapes that ferment, or in a tarot deck, it's when somebody is mature. For example, it's usually on the king or queen energy. So it's a matured energy, okay? And then you also see all of these elements. There's all of these different clocks, not just one. In the picture, there's like the hourglass. There's 2 of those. There's 3 clocks there that are visible and to the eye, and then some in the background. So all these clocks. And then there's also music and an owl. Okay, also, I have to tell you guys, this song, I woke up to this song and I felt that it was a very specific message for this read. The song was How Much I Feel. So a lot of times I'll channel things, and sometimes I haven't heard a song in years. This is one, and it was word for word the lyrics, and I'm going to read this to you because I feel like this is what this person is thinking right now. I don't know how this whole business started, of you thinking that I have been untrue. But if you think that we'd be better parted, it's gonna hurt me, but I'll break away from you. Just give me a sign and I will be gone. 'Cause that's how much I feel for you, baby. Well, I need your touch. I live for your loving. That's how much. And then the next lyric, and I'll stop here after this. I sleep alone, and late at night I'm dreaming of the togetherness that seems to be leaving me. I'd give it all, and then I'd give some more, if you would only love me like you had before. Take hold of my hand, and all will be forgiven. Okay, and that lyric of all will be forgiven kept playing over and over and over again this morning. Like, I kept going back to sleep, because sometimes when I wake up and I'm channeling, I'm like in this sleep wake, and it's like I want to go back to sleep, and I wake up again, and it was that lyric of I want to be forgiven. So I feel like this person, that's why they're coming back around. This has been on their hearts. They understand the consequences of their, if it was their action, or if it was their choice to leave and leave something unsaid, unspoken, undone. Part of it, I feel, was for manipulation, like to manipulate you emotionally. Perhaps they saw a different ending, or they didn't know that you would finally just walk away. Or that, they gave you an ultimatum. Maybe they wanted more from you, and you just had it at that point. So this person is done wasting precious time, because they've wasted their time. They've wasted a lot of your time too. And I feel like that's how a lot of you guys feel, like this person wasted your time, because it was like they were always scheming. And it was also very selfish. Okay, this card came up in reverse, love, but it's love. And I feel like this person tried to deny love, and it just came knocking on their door. The reason why is because they're very haunted by you. And I feel like this person, no matter what they try to do or how they try to move on from you, they never could. Because this is a bond that was unbreakable. They thought they could break the bond between you and them. And they thought they could do all of these different things. Maybe some of them tried to cast spells or break the bond by doing like some kind of ritual where they did a cord cutting. They might have thought that this was like more of a spill, because they couldn't get you out of their mind, and they're realizing that this is love. But there is this element, I'm going to say it again, of time. Like, it's this moment of time that is going to change destiny for you and for this person, because I feel like this person is feeling that heaviness, that you're going to move on. The sexual art. So you might be in an energy where you're attracting a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of attention. And this person feels like you're theirs. This person has this possessiveness about you, and they don't want to lose you. They don't want to see you with anyone else. And specifically, I feel like you're connected to this person through the heart chakra, but also through the sacral chakra, because there's a strong like bond and attraction to another, and this person very much feels when others are attracted to you, or when you're attracting others to you more specifically. This person also may be your twin flame. They may feel like if you are intimate with another. And so whatever it is that you're doing, again, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. They know that this may be a breaking point, and not this like control that they were trying to have over you or over a relationship through how much you love them. That's no longer working, because I do feel like a lot of you guys were cut from this person, or they got cut from you, like the energy cords. And that allowed you to see things clearly. It allowed you to start moving in your life. So this person was trying to even control you through like not giving you closure, or not telling you how they felt, like telling you their emotions. So that song that I just read to you, a lot of you guys, like, that's all you wanted from this person, to know that they loved you too, to tell you that they experienced the bond too. And you just didn't get it. And you understood, though, that it was a form of manipulation. And so you had to give yourself closure. For a lot of you guys, you had to find this closure within yourself. And when you did, this person was left with that wanting or needing closure. So what else, Spirit, about this person? What else is going on? Why is today so significant for this person? So alchemy in reverse. Again, this person had a hold over you through your heart, and they wanted to keep you there. They wanted to see you suffer over them. And I feel that for them, it has to do with maybe they have hurt in their past. Maybe they have an upbringing that they had a lot of trauma, and they had a brokenness to them. I'm just going to say it like that, because it's going to be different for everybody. But when love came along, they didn't recognize it as love, and it may have brought up their childhood and that brokenness. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, what you realized was that this person was a lot more broken than you thought. And this is the word that's coming. So you can fill in the blank with however, whatever your person is, in the sense of, for some, it's going to be mental illness. For others, it's trauma. For others, it's just a way that they may have seen relationships and they were very unhealthy, or so some of you, this person may have been very toxic. But regardless, what showed up for the both of you through this bond was love. And so you experienced the love, they experienced the love, but it may have brought up a lot of things for this person. And they probably didn't even realize what they were running from. And this person may deal with the things in a very manipulative way. And so that's how they dealt with this love. And it was, again, very unhealthy, very toxic, and it wasn't fair to you, what they did. And so now this person is wanting your forgiveness because I feel like things have been removed for them to see the truth about things. I feel specifically like you have been removed because they were projecting a lot onto you. So there's this, in your silence, in your absence, in their own silence, they're having to feel their emotions, which for many of them, this is the very thing that they're trying to suppress. You see it here. To suppress, to not feel, because again, it may bring up traumas of the past. And plainly and simply put, for some, emotions were not something that this person wanted to feel. And so they suppress and they numb. And that might have been the thing that they ran to, was a coping mechanism that was very unhealthy. All right, let's see, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about this? Okay, I'm being asked to use those cards, although I was going to use my other ones. I don't see my other cards. Okay, all right. Pause and breathe. The truth hurts. Because I love you, I'll do anything. And that's another song. Maybe that's a message for some of you. The Queen of Swords with the World. Let's take those together. So here you have a few things going on. There's the archetypes. So I feel for some of you, there was a woman in this person's life that was really in this person's ear. And this looks like a mother and a child here. Obviously, this is an adult, but I feel that somebody was betrayed by another that was trying to manipulate them because they wanted them for, if it was codependency, like a mother that didn't want her child to leave because she didn't want to be alone. Or a mother that is narcissistic and doesn't want to the child to be happy, basically. She wants to manipulate, control. And she may know very well what to say to this person to get them to see something a certain way. For others of you, it's going to be a karmic or a third party, or it could be a friend too, somebody that was jealous of the connection. Basically, that's what it is. Somebody that was jealous of the connection. They knew that this was love. I feel like this person, like if it was a mother, she recognized that you were this person's soulmate or twin flame, and she wanted to keep you apart. If it was a friend, it was a jealous friend that didn't want to see this person happy. And if it was a karmic, this karmic relationship or a third person also was very jealous of the way this person felt about you because they knew that this person really loved you. And they might have lied about you. They may have also, because this person is holding a pentacle, it seems to me like people use this person for money, specifically, okay? But there's also a bunny here. So this could be somebody that has children with this person. So it could have also been like an ex-spouse that manipulated this person. And and then for like a friend, I feel like that friend didn't want to lose this person, because this could be a person that is very giving. They're very giving of themselves. They can be. And I feel like you're also dealing with somebody that does have a lot of people around them, because it's like this person does have a beautiful soul. They mirror that with you. But I feel like you're a lot stronger than this person. There may also be an age difference between you guys with the owl there. Or there just maybe like a difference in maturity, in the sense that you are very mature, and this person, you saw the alchemy in reverse, is not. And I feel like that's what you saw during this breakup. Like, you couldn't believe that there was this level of betrayal, that this person would have betrayed you and chose another, like whoever this Queen of Swords is. Somebody manipulated them through words. And I feel that this person, again, you're on this person's heart and soul all the time. Even if they tried to turn their back to this connection, they couldn't, because it's like they dream about you. They think about you all the time. They cannot get you off of their minds, no matter what they do. I feel also like this person is becoming very lost in the sense that they don't know who they are anymore. They don't know who they are without you. And they're losing their hold that they have over you through love. That's what I feel the strongest. I feel like this person was also almost like they were taken back into this childhood state. I feel like this person in the past has wanted to run from that, like become independent, and it's like they get, what's the word? They get manipulated by this person. But over here, you get the King of Swords too. So it's like there's two energies that are always in this person's ear. Like they can't get away from this. It could be a mother and father. And you have the Moon and the Chariot card. I feel like this person right now feels like they want to run away from this. Whatever trap they find themselves in, or whatever warp, it was like they warped back into this place in their mind. Maybe in childhood they were very manipulated by a parent, but it could be two parents here too. And this is the very thing that they ran from, like I said, a long time ago, and they find themselves running back to it, which for them, they're starting to see that there's this brokenness and something that they need to heal within themselves. And it was your relationship that brought all this to light for them. This person may have always been running from themselves, and it's like this relationship and the mirror and what you're bringing up, the emotions. I feel like this person is being led to get help for this, because it does feel very dark in somebody's mind with the Moon card. And the Chariot card, it's like somebody is trying to lift up out of this reality that they put themselves in, because they couldn't handle the emotions, the connection, the close connection with you. And so for a lot of them, they're in this state of just going really deep within. And again, it's this relationship with you that's taking them there. The Empress, I feel like this person may feel like they're pregnant they can be pregnant, but they may feel that way with it's like a change that's come over them. There's a lot of insight, like spiritual insight that they're getting from this moment. They're also getting a lot of direction, and what they're feeling is like they want to come back to you, but they know they need to open that door again. They know that they need to face these things that they fear, which is rejection, and that also they don't know where you're at, the unknown. There's a lot of truths that are going to come from this reach out, because for many, they've waited a very long time. And it was, in this place, this looks like a person's childhood room. And like they've spent a lot of time here and they're just really comfortable. So it's like they busy themselves with all these things, but they can't suppress what is on their heart. I feel like when this person goes out, the ghost of you follows them, and so they're always haunted by like, what if I see them, and what would I do? And they know that they love you. They know that they can't get rid of this, and so that's why I feel like for a lot of them it's going to be that they want to either tell you how they feel, like finally face that. If you're gonna reject them, so be it, or to have this closure with you because they thought that they were not giving you closure, but in reality they were the ones that didn't have the closure. And also it's like nobody can move on with their lives because it's this unspoken, it's unspoken between the two of you, but the bond is so strong that you can't deny it. And so they feel it and you feel it, and they know that you feel them and you know that they feel you. So I feel like you guys speak telepathically. I feel that also for a lot of you, this person wants your forgiveness. Like they want to speak to you. There's just too much on their heart. It's gotten them to this place where they're very clouded. They're very clouded just in their everyday lives. The devil in reverse, I feel like the devil does not have a hold over them anymore. There was something that came to light for this person recently with that beauty card there in the snake. And we're going to ask about that. Okay, let's see. What is this devil card? Spirit, what is this devil card? The Eight of Cups. This person, when they walked away, again, they left a lot of things unsaid and undone. It was like they turned their backs to the cups, but this card's in reverse. Like they're going down, like down into despair, down. You see how long those stairs are when they're going down. This person may have felt like, or you may have felt like this person dropped you on your head, and now they feel like they've been dropped on their head. They don't know what's up, what's down. They have no clarity here, and they have no clarity also with you. It's like they're trying to figure out what you're doing, but I feel like for a lot of you, they're very cut off from your world in that sense. So what they do is they live in the memory of you, and they want to know what you're doing, but they don't know. And so there's a lot of illusions for them. I feel like this person has also lost their focus in life. Their focus is like on love, and this person thinks about it constantly and they can't think about anything else. So I feel that it's like become an obsession for them. And this person knows that this is wrong. They know that they need to do something about this. So for many of them, they know that coming forward is going to be the answer, the Knight of Swords. And that just fell out like this over the King of Swords. So this person has a lot to say to you. Let's see, Spirit, what does this person want to say? What does this person want to say? I feel like some of them, see, it's a 911 energy. It's come to the surface now for this person. It's boiled over, the emotions, just all of it. Every single detail of this has boiled over. What does this person want to say? I worry about what this will lead to is at the end. Emotional distress, unhinged. I was going to say, I feel like this person has sought help, like professional help, and I want to send you a letter. And I thought I saw that somewhere. Okay. Give us more. That was my heart hurts. Betrayal in reverse. This person feels like the way you did when they betrayed you. And whatever that looks like, it could have just been them walking away and not telling you why. Mental health issues. For some, this person is going through a spiritual awakening. Again, I feel like you and this person may be twin flames. They feel so lost. Again, a highly sensitive person. And why I say it again is because I feel like you guys are connected. And there's a lot of insight that this person is getting about this connection. In the silence is where they are understanding this, and through the connection of the emotional body when they allow themselves to go into it. This person cannot see the blessings in this situation, but they will. I feel like this card has to do with when everything is falling apart, because I feel like this person's life is falling apart before their eyes. You can't see the blessing, and this is also equivalent to the Tower card. But what happens with the Tower is that it burns everything so that there can be a new foundation that is built, and so you can have a new beginning. When I found you, I found my best friend. So that's another aspect of this connection with this person, is that not only did you lose like a lover and a partner, but you lost your best friend, and so did they. And I feel like a lot of you have to remember that aspect of the connection, because when they betrayed you, you may have just thought of this person as your enemy, and you forgot the sweetness to the whole connection, that there was this friendship that was beyond, just best friends. It was a kindred spirit. It was not just a love connection. It was also a connection of the heart and of the soul. And so this is a wake-up call for someone. So this person went from that to dealing with all these people that didn't have their best interest at heart, that in reality were using them. And this person has to see that. But it's through releasing or healing the traumas, because I feel like you're also dealing with somebody that is still in an energy of trying to get validation from others, still in an energy of trying to be seen by a parent when they will never be seen by that parent. That parent will always reject them. Or if it's, a friend that lied about you, this person also cares a lot about what other people think. And they want to believe that person, but they also know in their hearts that it's not true, but they don't want to talk to you because they don't want to be vulnerable. And so this person in their mind is just going crazy. There's so many things that are happening in this person's mind. Let's see, Spirit, what else does this person want to say? I'm so attracted to you. Again, I feel this energy very strong, that sexual attraction. What else does this person want to say? I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, and a few more. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I want to feel this way again. See, that's the thing, is that this person is really wanting your forgiveness. And please listen to that song or look up the lyrics, because I feel like that's a message for many of you. The song is called How Much I Love You. And that song's from 1978, so that might be a synchronicity for some of you. Trauma. Yeah, I feel like this person has a lot of trauma, and you and them did not realize the depth of this trauma for this person. I feel like this person is falling from grace, so that's going to look different for everyone. But I feel like some of you will see it, not all of you. Some of you will see this for this person. I want to ask for advice because I feel that it may not be a good time. Like if this person comes back and wants to work it out, I feel that this person needs to go through their healing. So let's ask, Spirit, what do you want to tell us about the collective for this energy? What is the message? What is the message? So the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like you need to allow this person to speak their truth. Just let them say what they need to say. I feel like for some of you, it may trigger a lot of things. And this person in their mind is being vulnerable. And it may be like the one time that you sort of get your truth from this person. So that's the recommendation, to allow them to speak their truth. Because if you look at this card, you see all these men here, and it looks like a circus in the background, and this person looks like they're trying to defend themselves. So Spirit is saying, don't. Like, love is a battleground. That's what this card reminds me of too. But sometimes you just need to kind of surrender to the moment and allow it to be. I feel like you're going to get a lot of truth. This person, the more you let them talk, the more that you'll understand something. Because I also feel like there's something that you don't understand. You feel tied to this as much as they do. And you don't understand how somebody can walk away from love. And so this person, because of trauma, has these unhealthy coping mechanisms, and it just is what it is. But you also want to know somebody's mind, like what is going on in this person's mind. Why would they just up and leave? Why would they walk away from love? Why would they walk away from their best friend? Why would they betray me? Why wouldn't this energy, when they're in sadness, make them want to come, to closer to me or to back to me or whatever? The way that when you're in sadness, it's like this person is like the only person you want. It's not somebody else, it's this person specifically. And you wonder like what their psychology is. And so that's that card. But what is the Devil in reverse? I feel like for some of them that chain is being released from around their throat. So if they were holding back because of their loyalty to another, or if it was from, I feel like there was another person that manipulated this person. The High Priestess also a lot of times reminds me of the Mother, but look, there's a scroll in this person's hands that is on fire. So I feel like there's two messages there. It's that the truth is going to be uncovered, like for this person, and it's the High Priestess is about unveiling truth as well. So I feel like this person is going to understand their truth through their heart and not through the mind or anything else. This relationship is understood through the heart. And this person has a tight hold over them, but it's also causing this person to want to run from that. So in this place where this person is, whatever this energy is pushing them to do, again, if they're going to speak to a psychologist, they're seeing truth through that. Like maybe their own psychology and why they run away from a connection, and that it was not because they didn't love you or because they chose somebody else over you, or because they didn't feel it the same. It has to do with their own traumas. And I also feel like there was a trauma bond to a person here. And that trauma bond needs to be dissolved through healing this. Again, I feel like what happened was this person was very unhealed. I don't think you understood the level of that. You may have seen aspects of it, but you didn't know the level of that until you did. And I feel like that's also going to become clear to you. So you see somebody that is coming out of this energy of hermit, but you also see that snake there that is coiled. This is somebody's own intuition taking over, like them not allowing someone else to rule them or ruin their lives, because this person is holding the star there. I feel like this individual, let me ask how they see you. I was going to say they see you as a star, like a wish come true, in other words. I feel like you brought this person a lot of balance and strength. Without you, again, I feel like their world has just sort of gone downhill. And everything is like a balancing act for them right now. They have no balance. Their mind like just thinks about you obsessively. But also this energy coming towards you, of coming towards you, like they're coming out of the hermit and they're wanting to come towards you. Okay, a few last messages. This has become probably one of my longest readings I've done in a long time. I feel like this person is holding on to you. They never let you go. They just didn't let you see that. Okay, got a little bit of a story here and then we'll close. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so we're going back to this energy here. I feel like this person is being liberated from that. I feel like Spirit is intervening, universe is intervening. We saw the World card for them. They're in this energy of the World card. For some of them, they're drinking heavily, but I feel like numbing, no amount of numbing is going to change, that they can't get you off of their heart. See, this person sees you as the star, and they want to come back to you. This card usually is somebody leaving, but look at here, they're coming back to you. So I feel that a lot of you guys, that this person left you in the Ten of Swords energy, they're in this energy right now. And I feel for a lot of you, you've been this person's guiding light. They've been watching you and there's been so many seeds planted, and this person is in love with you, and all of that is like really coming to light for this person. And this person doesn't want to lose you. Basically, they want to come back, and they're going to take these risks. There's a lot of risk here, but this person does want to speak with you. A lot of them are going to want a new beginning, but it's going to start with them facing their fears and them getting out of this energy of holding back to save face. They're moving towards you. And here is the World card. This is what they don't know, if there's going to be a happily ever after, but they cannot go on without taking that chance, because I feel like a lot of them feel like for the rest of their lives they will be left out in the cold, and they'll be fighting or have this internal conflict of, knowing what love was and not going after what they wanted. I feel like some of them might have tried to move on, but they have no interest. There is no interest, and it's like they're looking for you in everyone and everything. Nothing is the same without you. And here's that snake. Like, I feel that some of them may have left you for money, or it was like an illusion. It was something that the snake put in front of them. But even now, this person doesn't care about that, and they always have. So it's like this person lost a lot of interest in life in general. Like nothing has the same meaning without you. So here is the roles reversed. Look at that. The roles have been reversed. And universe has offered you a lot of things, and I feel like a lot of you guys have gone through a lot of maturing through this. A lot of you are being blessed with all of these new things. You've planted a lot of seeds, A lot of things were sort of taken from you, or you lost a lot through this time with this person, but you've also gained a lot. A lot of you have filled your own cup. You've had to stand back up from where you were, but it's this Wheel of Fortune has found you, and a lot of other things have found you too, but that's what this person feels like. You're going to choose something over them, and they really want to give this another go, another chance, or at least just speak their truth to you. All right, so that is the energy reading for today. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you're looking for a personal, contact me at yourtarotreading1111@gmail.com, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and happy